Hi everybody, it's me, LisaT, coming at you with some hopefully positive energy. I'm having a minute, I'm having an emotional moment here, so I've got to log on and do my reading to help me feel better. So, hopefully some positive energy coming at you. Reading The Language of Letting Go by Beattie. We are reading. Whew. I feel some tears coming. Okay. We are reading July 6th, Step 7. Humbly asked God to remove our shortcomings. One of my shortcomings is fear. One of my shortcomings is control. I want to control situations so that I can feel safe, secure, loved, accepted, etc. So I do things like people pleasing. I ignore my own needs, my own feelings sometimes, pretend they're not there so that others can feel comfortable and okay when I'm not feeling uncomfortable and okay. So I need these things removed because what those things do is it keeps me in my own self-protection mechanism and that doesn't allow God to enter in. It's something that's a block. It's a block. So I need to remove all that and just let God be my director instead of me trying to control, manipulate, shove down feelings, shove down emotions, shove down needs, thoughts, etc. Like push them out of the way, try to ignore them. That's me just trying to control this. And I got to remove that stuff so God can enter in, and I can let God direct my life and trust that everything is as it should be. Trust that everything is unfolding as it should. Trust that I am okay and whatever is happening right now is okay and what's ever going to happen in a minute is okay and whatever's already happened is okay. It's all okay. So step 7 is humbly asking God to remove our shortcomings. I'm going to need my specs. It's kind of dim in here. Okay. So in the 6th and 7th steps of the program, we become willing to let go of our character defects, issues, behaviors. So these defects, they call them defects. I don't like thinking of us as defective. We're not defective. These are coping mechanisms. These are survival strategies we developed mostly as we were children, and then they've long outdone themselves. We don't need them anymore. We're grown adults, and we can take care of ourselves. We can make our own decisions. We can leave situations if they're not good for us. We can, we have choices and options as adults, so we don't need these old survival mechanisms anymore. In these books, they call them the character defects, but they're issues, behaviors, old feelings, unresolved grief, and beliefs that are blocking us from the joy that is ours. Then we ask God to take them from us. Isn't that simple, you ask? Well, we don't have to contort ourselves to make ourselves change. So these things, if you're on a recovery journey, what you'll learn is I can't even control when this will be taken from me, when this old thought will be taken from me, when this old coping mechanism will be taken. I can't control that, and I can't just assume it's going to be gone right now. I'm going to probably have to work through it. I'm going to have to be faced with situations where I'm going to want to control or want to have an old, negative belief about it, and I'm going to, because I'm aware of these steps in the step 6 and 7, and asking God to remove it in that moment, I can again ask God to remove it in the moments as it comes up. And sometimes you're going to feel yourself about to do something and you end up doing it anyways. That's okay. So it's a process. So isn't it that simple? We don't have to contort ourselves to make ourselves change. We don't have to force change. For once, we don't have to do it ourselves. Oh my God, that's the thing. I'll do it myself. I'll do it myself. I do it myself in my life, and I'll do it myself with this. I'll do it myself. I'll take care of it myself because I could never depend on anybody. That was the way I thought. So I'm learning also too, I can reach out for help. I can lean on people. There's people there to support me, and I can definitely lean on God because God has worked miracles in my life. Okay, so we don't have to do it ourselves. All we have to do is strive for an attitude of willingness and humility. You just got to be willing. Help me to be willing. Help me be willing to be willing. You can even ask, help me to be willing to be willing. And to be humble. And humble just means that you place something else. You have an attitude of gratitude, basically, is when you're humble. You don't think, I did that. You think, God helped me, or my friends and my support system helped me get there. And definitely God, higher powers helped you. So that's the humility piece. All we have to do is ask God for what we want and need. All you got to do is ask. All you got to do is ask. And then trust God to do it for us, that which we could not do, and do not have to do it ourselves. So we ask and then we trust that that prayer will be answered. We ask for help and trust that the help will come. Maybe not this split second, but you just have to live with the trust and the faith. That's where faith comes in. You just know that you know that you know that all is going to be taken care of, that all is going to work out as it should for your best interest. I actually realized I don't even know what's good for me. I don't even know what I actually need or want. I just let something else sort of bring it in. I just want to be happy, joyful, and peaceful. When I have those things, all else is good. Everything else is gravy, as they say. So we do not have to watch with bated breath for how and when we shall change. You don't have to pay, am I changing? Am I changing? You don't have to do that. This is not a self-help program. It's not a self-help program. In this miraculous and effective program that has brought about recovery and change for millions, we become changed by working the steps. This is an action program. Action, action, action. These are all action programs. 12-step programs are all action. You got to do the action. And one of the actions is fake it till you make it. So just act as if you're all good. Act as if you're full of self-confidence. Act as if you're loved and valuable and accepted or, you know, acting as if. And you start to, it's a behavioral thing. This is we got to do the behavior. So action takes us into the behavior. So we become changed by working the steps. Here's your prayer for today. Today, God, help me to surrender to recovery and to the process by which I become changed. Help me surrender to the process by which I become changed. Help me focus on the step I need. Help me to do my part, relax, and allow the rest to happen. Woo! One more time. Today, God, help me surrender to recovery and do the process by which I become changed. Help me focus on the step I need. Help me do my part, relax, and allow the rest to happen. Go in with the flow. Thanks for watching. Love you all.